All right, everybody, greetings. Welcome back. A pleasant morning to you all. And we just want welcome all of the subscribers. You understand? Welcome all of the new viewers. And if you are not yet a subscriber, then just continue tuning. You understand? As I said, a time will come when you will say that, yeah, this makes sense and become a supporter. Now, in today's video, I will be touching on a major topic. Probably this is the what should I say, the most pressing, the most touching topic in Jamaica. You understand? And this topic is none other than the reasons or the main factors that are causing Jamaica crime and violence rate to be getting out of hand. Now, a lot of people, them have this to say, them have that to say. Everybody come up with them own little theory. Everybody come up with them own little issues as to why Jamaica is so rampant when it comes on to violence and crimes. You understand? And for me, it is safe to say that you're all correct. You understand? We all know that this topic is a wide topic, as we say. It's like a big tree, but at the end of the day, every tree have branches. Some have a lot, some have a little. You understand? But for this thing that is going on in Jamaica, this crime thing, there are a lot of branches. You understand? I am not going to touch on every single branch, but I am going to touch on a few. And these are the few that I believe are the main factors that is causing Jamaica to be this violent. So, as me say, a lot of people have their own opinion, and me believe say all of the opinions that I've heard are in fact correct. Your opinion may not be the main reason, and it may not be the only reason, but it influences it in some way, even on a small scale. Now, with no further ado, let's get straight into it. And I would start off by saying or asking a rhetorical question. What are the factors that are causing Jamaica to be this violent, to causing the crime rate to be this high? Now, Now, a lot of people will say poverty. Are they correct? Are they incorrect? Well, I will say yes, you are correct. But it's not a case where I am going to say poverty is the main reason. In fact, none of these reasons that I'm giving you, I am going to say is the main reason, because all of them carry some form of weight. You understand? But yeah, a lot of people first jump is that poverty causes the crime rate so high. And as I said, yes, poverty helps, because look at it like this. A youth the round there, so him not have no food, him not have no money, him not have a job. I am not even going to say he's hungry, but his mother hungry, his sister hungry, his little daughter hungry. Maybe him go up and Mr. Chin go look at supermarket work, Mr. Chin turn him back. Maybe him go around this go look at work on a site, them turn him back. Based on him situation, him not even have a square of land where him can say, alright, make me go plant 2 can. And even so, how long them can they go take for come? Him have no other option, I would say, more than if you say, alright, make me run in pan Mr. Chin then. You understand? Or make me run in pan the man farm, or make me run in round there. So who knows? Run in pan Mr. Chin, something go off, him get shot, or Mr. Chin get shot. You understand? So yes, poverty do influence or is a factor as to why Jamaica is so violent. Now, I just stated that I am not going to say which one is the main factor or which one carries the most weight, but based on thinking right now, I am going to say the one that I believe, in my opinion, is the major factor, the one that carries the most weight, and I'm going to leave it for last. So yeah, as I said, poverty. The next one is peer pressure. This has a major influence on crime and violence. Now, a lot of people don't really understand the effect of peer pressure. A lot of people mind are not as strong as ours. So you have schizophrenia. You look up to schizophrenia. Schizophrenia is everything to you. And when you take your time, you find out, say, him starting a badness or him starting a wrongs. Now, a lot of people probably will tell him the truth and say, hey, you need to step away from that. Or them do the honor and step away from that person. But some people, their mind is not that strong. And them friend, so they won't stick by them friend. So them still a continue grow on them friend. So till through them friend, them start meet other people. Right? After them start meet other people, them friends start push a one gun pan them. Them start say, well, I'm a friend, this I'm a friend, and he made me good. Them see their friend I go up and works, I come in back. Maybe can buy one extra shoes, buy one extra shirt. Them friend now give them gun and say, alright, come we are go here so, you go here so, and you do it the first time and say, what? It work out. Because at the time it work out for you. So right there, you just get drawn into it until who knows in no time you turn a monster. So peer pressure is one of the factors that causes Jamaica to be this violent. Now, a next factor is your environment. And when I say your environment, I mean your home or even your community or even your parish. You understand? Look at it like this. You're not gonna really see no murderers I live up at Cherry Garden. Yes, I mean I say them not live up there no, but you're not gonna see as much murderers living up at Cherry Garden as how you would see a lot down at Tivoli or Denham Town. Where that just tell us your surrounding has a lot to do with this issue. A lot of people might say you have the choice if you choose if you want to go that way there or you don't want to go that way there. But believe me, even when you decide say you are going to choose, there is so much toxic element in your surrounding that you're just automatically drawn to it. Like you grow come see, you know, see nothing different. So because of that, you're just born in a community, born in a badness, you grow in a badness, and you're dead in a badness. You understand? So until a lot of people move out from them community or them home, then they will forever be the same. And even if them have a strong mind and them want to change or switch from that, it is still hard because everything around you toxic. It's as simple as this. One bad apple spoil the bunch. It is that true. You may take a longer time to get spoiled, or you may be fortunate enough to come up before you get spoiled, but it does happen. Now, the next one that I want to look at is lack of education. Yes, the lack of education is also a factor why Jamaica crime and violence rate is so high. A lot of these youths, them not educated. In fact, most of the youths doing the crime and violence are not educated. You understand? Because if them did educated, one, maybe them would be in a decent job. Or even working, not only say a decent job, they would be in a job, you understand, and they would have think different, I focus on different things. A lot of people don't understand a thing named IQ, you know, you understand. Your IQ helps because it's like them can't look further than crime, them can't look further than violence, them can't spell further than crime, them can't spell further than violence. So right there, so I just that's so them stuck. So the lack of education is also a factor as to why Jamaica is in this state where crime and violence is concerned. And next thing is the lack of exposure. Yes, the lack of exposure. Are you born on Tivoli? Him living at Tivoli. Him got Tivoli primary. Him got Tivoli high school. Him left high school, stay in Tivoli. That's all him know. Yes, maybe him go Half-Way-Tree. Yes, maybe him go Mandeville, him go Negril, him go Montego Bay. But at the end of the day, how much time him spend out of Tivoli? He's not exposed to anything. Him never go up on a plane yet for fly go foreign, fly go America and say, wow, the culture is different. The world there awaits me. Everything out there in the world for me go after. Can't hold down myself, yes, sir. No, him not say none of that. He's not exposed to that. So right there, so him just stuck in the ghetto, just stuck in the crime and stuck in the violence. And next reason that influence crime and violence is music. Now, this is a whole different topic by itself, which I will do a next video, definitely specifically tied towards music and its influence on crime and violence. But for now, we just are telling you that it is one of the factor. It is probably the least. It is probably the, as based on all the factors that I just named out, it is probably the factor that has the least weight. You understand? So I'm not blame the music, but it does. It's as simple as this. Influence is a thing where nobody know have it. Alright, it's like this. You, say for instance, you want to apply for college, right? And you don't sure which college you want to go. You have in mind, say, alright, but I want to go UWI. But you say, no, let me ask my mother which one should I want me go. And my mother say, okay, go to UTech. So you just apply for UTech. So right there, your mother influence you to apply for UTech. Even though you did have it in mind, say you want to go between UWI or UTech, but because of the extra influence by your mother, you go to UTech. It's the same with music. I mean, yes, a lot of times the man they will make music influence them are already criminals. But at the end of the day, a man nah go on a criminal activity and listen Beyonce. Him nah go on a criminal activity and listen Michael Jackson. Him nah boot up for a criminal activity and listen Neo. More plug in some hardcore dancehall, some bust out head song. You see me, drink one rum, get himself in the mood where he want get himself in to commit the crime. So yes, music does influence. Now, the main reason that influence crime and violence, the strongest reason, the strongest factor is poor parenting. Yes, for me, my opinion is that poor parenting is the strongest factor. And let me just give you a quick story. When I was in high school, and I was in grade 9, because of peer pressure and them little thing there, me used to party with certain friend. Now I go tell a lie. Me used to kind of in a badness to the point where even some youth were in the school were in a gang. Whenever any searching a go on, and me them carry them knife and stuff come give you lock. And it reached to the point where me start bring my own knife to school. And I remember the security searched me one evening and find the knife. And the security they don't make me get suspension, and me beg her. And even my big brother come bail me. And she ended up don't suspend me. And me believe me, me couldn't make she suspend me because I know say if me get a suspend for knife, me know my father will kill me. Because of the type of parenting when me got through at home. And you see from that, me are the best boy in the school. Me stop wear tight pants, me wear big pants, me hand a shirt now show again, me dress appropriate. Oh gosh man, reach a school early, nobody no students like me because me know say that day if my father did find out so then catch me with knife, me know the beating what me I got get. And my parents them try to grow in a way whereas you only see good. Them only teach you good. You understand? They make sure you stay on the right track. Keep up with your schoolwork. Keep up checking your book and them little thing there. Outside of schooling, them keep up with you. Them open up your eye. Them tell you about other stuff. Them motivate you. You understand? Them try to find other way and other avenues to open up opportunities for you as a poor child. A lot of parents don't do that, and I was fortunate enough, I am fortunate enough to grow up with my mother and my father. Up until now, a lot of kids grow up with their mother alone. And no matter what you want to believe or what you want to think, a mother is different from a father. A mother cannot play the father role. When I was small growing up, when my mother called me to lick me run go about my business. Up until when me at 18, if when my father call me to beat me have to go. That is the difference between a mother and a father. So poor parenting for me is the major factor as to why crime and violence is like this. Now, this other factor that I'm gonna say can be placed under poverty, you understand? But me singly it out different because me have a different view of this. And a lot of people tend to say lack of jobs is the reason why um crime is so high in Jamaica. No. For me, lack of job have nothing to do with crime and violence. And this is why. If you're born a country, you must can find piece of land. If I have to rent piece of land and plant some yam, plant some potato, plant some cabbage, take your time, build from there. So right there, so you self-employ, you find yourself a job. You can stay out of badness. If you live in a Kingston or the Carpet area or not even Kingston alone, Mandeville, Spanish Town, Montego Bay, Negril, all of them places there. If you don't have somewhere where you can do little farming, there are call centers. And may I tell you, anybody in Jamaica know that is an adult and don't have a job is because them don't want a job. Honestly speaking, I don't have a job. I am self-employed. You understand? I work for nobody, but me just say you have call center out there. We are taking people without subject. You only want need if you can read and write. And if it's that bad that you can't read and write and you can't get a job, all you do just go learn to read and write, apply for your call center. The money not enough, but at least it can help steer you or keep you out of trouble. So lack of jobs for me is not a factor or a reason why the crime and violence rate is so high in Jamaica. Anyway, people, we have come to the end of this video. Understand? So please remember, if you tune in, more videos.